So I've been reading comments and I've seen that some people don't want the intros, and I hear that. So in this video, we're gonna skip the intro, okay? No preamble, no, just tech news, like right away. Many ChatGPT users were shocked to discover this week that many of their chats were being indexed by Google and were thus searchable by anyone who knows how to use Google, though the numbers for that class of user are dwindling as Google transitions from a search engine into an idiot librarian who's constantly seeing things. Now, I said many ChatGPT users and not all, because the cause of these leaks is this checkbox in the share dialog asking if you want to make this chat discoverable, which, quote, allows it to be shown in web searches. How could this happen? I can see how some people quickly looking to share their chat may have thought they had to check that box in order to make it shareable while not understanding what they were doing. And apparently, OpenAI feels the same because their InfoSec chief announced they have since removed that option. It's not clear why it was ever an option, really, other than to be a point of embarrassment for OpenAI after they made such a fuss about being forced to retain users' chats by the judge in the New York Times copyright case. User privacy is crucial and must be protected. Yes, we have a confusing button that will share your private chat with the entire internet. What's the problem? Google's attempt to appeal its big loss to Epic Games in 2023 has failed, with a ruling from the Ninth Court of Appeals upholding the result of the original lawsuit over Google's anti-competitive Android policies. In a statement, Google said, "This decision will significantly harm user safety, limit choice, and undermine the innovation that has always, it's been really good and now it's gonna be really bad." Whatever, Google, no one's listening. Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney was quick to proclaim that the Epic Games Store will be listed on the Play Store, in addition to being available directly from Eric's website. Welcome to ericsgamestore.com. It's unclear when Google will be required to host competing app stores on its store. That might be next year, but Google is required to enact a list of other changes very soon. Like they have to stop inhibiting developers from using non-Google payment methods or linking users to their site, and they have to do that within 14 days. Oh, you mean a fortnight? Oh, Google asked for another week and the judge gave it to them. Oh, is there a word for 3 weeks? Trihebdomal, maybe? Sucks. See, Google needs more time because it's so busy doing other things, like preparing to break all the goo.gl URL shortener links that aren't being actively used. Originally, Google was just gonna gank all of them in August, but now it's responding to feedback from people wondering how Google's gonna try and control the whole internet, but shirk its responsibility to keep the links working. Did these people go to the bathroom during the Uncle Ben part of Spider-Man or something? Hey, if you're worried that Google will break its Authenticator app, Proton just launched one. Were we talking about Fortnite a second ago? Well, now we're talking about our sponsor, DeleteMe, your personal data deletion specialist, which is a useful thing to have since data brokers already have your info, unless you've avoided using the internet for the past couple decades, and this is the first video you've watched since 2004. I am honored. And also, I'm so sorry. This is how the internet is now. But I'm not sorry that DeleteMe has family plans now with easy to use, regularly scheduled personal data deletion requests, and detailed reports for the whole squad. Head on over to the video description and check out DeleteMe today. Quick Bits doing the Quick Bits now. I think that was nice and short. Didn't want to drag that out. It's literally just introducing the next few stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be a big thing that we... The age check apocalypse continues to rage across the UK and parts of the broader internet, and all these submitting selfies and credit cards and government IDs is concerning, according to privacy experts, and many others who couldn't afford privacy experts' school. The UK's Online Safety Act is also having knock-on effects, with the BBC reporting that Twitter and Reddit are restricting under 18 accounts from accessing news-related but sensitive content about current events like wars. The usage of VPNs to get around age checks has skyrocketed, leading some regulators to wonder whether a ban on VPNs is needed. And once people figure out how to get around that, we just might have to ban the VPN ban bypass VPN. If they get around that, though, let them through, they earned it. Nintendo has cited market conditions as the reason they'll be hiking the price of Switch 1 consoles and also Alarmo. Because if you bought a $100 alarm clock, you can do another 10 bucks. Deal with it. Gaming news account Wario64 tweeted the new prices after they showed up on Target's website with an increase of 30 bucks for the Switch Lite, 40 for the vanilla Switch, and 50 for the Switch OLED. Although the prices reverted shortly afterwards, so things might look differently come August 3rd when the price changes go into effect. Nintendo's announcement said price adjustments for the Switch 2 aren't happening right now, but may be necessary in the future to prevent the collapse of the entire global financial system. It's just necessary. Man, Amazon's got some great ideas in the pipe. CEO Andy Jassy told investors on Thursday there will be opportunities to have Alexa advertise products to users as they talk to her, which sounds like the worst. Although it also reminds me of the Truman Show when his wife is like holding up Coco from the slopes of Mount Nicaragua and he's like, who are you talking to? And that's a great movie. I mean, maybe this will all be fine. Amazon also funded Showrunner, a streaming service that lets you use AI to make your own TV shows, which sounds like slop no one will want to watch, and funnily enough, the CEO agrees. Intel has updated its Xess tech package with support for frame generation and low latency for older non-Intel GPUs, specifically NVIDIA's RTX 3000 series and AMD's RX 6000 series. Your mileage may vary, and you might be better off without it, but it's nice to know that, like a good State Farm, this thing is there. TikTok is launching a new app called TikTok Pro in Germany, Portugal, and soon Spain. It's basically TikTok without live streams, shopping features, or ads. But it will also have the Sunshine program, which will incentivize users to engage with charities. That will generate a currency called Virtual Sunshine, which will then be converted into donations to those charities sent from TikTok. It sounds like a good thing, but it's also very unusual, leading some to wonder whether this is a move by TikTok to appease regulators who've criticized the platform's more toxic elements. I mean, I don't know, it kind of gives the donating to charities thing a panicked vibe. Ah, yes, love this video. Oh, those children need our help. Let's, And Valve CEO Gabe Newell is so rich, he didn't just buy a yacht. He bought a whole yacht company. Newell has acquired Ocean Co., one of the world's top super yacht companies. But if you're worried he was gonna come in there and screw up the company's culture, don't be. Their press release says Gabe just wants Ocean Co. to push harder on what it already does best, putting people first. Not people in general, people who can afford to spend a small nation's GDP on a monstrosity named the Black Pearl. Who's gonna take care of them, Gabe will. Thank goodness. And thank goodness you watched this whole episode, because guess what? Monday is a holiday for us, so there won't be a new Tech Linked until Wednesday. But tell you what, I've made over 1,100 of these. You know, give one of those of you. John, Hank, I'll see you on Wednesday.